Hey everybody, welcome back to a brand new video. This is Sar here, and I am actually planning on going over something rather interesting, which is superfoods. Now, you guys may be wondering why I've decided to talk over some supplementations and or highly nutritious superfoods. Well, that's just because I have a lot of knowledge on quite a bit of this stuff, as well as I take it myself, and I have found such an amazing improvement in my gaming as far as whenever it comes to high intensity games such as Ark or even Century Age of Ashes. I find I have faster reflexes and just more focus whenever it comes to my gameplay. Now, a little disclosure here. If you guys are interested in taking any of these superfoods, I do ask that you guys talk to your healthcare provider and or doctor to make sure that you guys aren't allergic or have any sensitivity whenever it comes to any of these superfoods. I want you guys to be safe and to be able to consume them without having any negative experiences. Now that we've kind of gotten into our intro, let's go ahead and get started with the first of our superfood. Number one today on our list, technically there are two of them today, is Spirulina and Chlorella. Now, Spirulina and Chlorella, the reason why I have two of them together in the first category is because they both have similar benefits to each other. So if you guys are looking to have one or the other, you can certainly do that. Now, Chlorella is a little bit more known for skin health, so if you guys have any skin problems, you can certainly check that out, and I'm sure that it'll assist you with getting through that. Along with Spirulina and Chlorella, a lot of their benefits are mainly due to their high nutrient-rich properties. And what do I mean by that? So what I mean by that is that they have a lot of vitamins and minerals in the actual superfood that can help with heart health, allergy relief, and even weight management. So getting into it, they have a lot of antioxidants and anti-inflammatories, which both of those really help with alleviating allergies. Now, I know a lot of gaming creators, video creators, tend to have allergy problems, especially during the wonderful season of spring, right? We all know it. We've all been through it. I myself have a little bit of allergies, probably not as bad as some people, but I definitely feel the effects, especially for this year when we had quite a bit of cottonwood seed going around. My eyes and my nose, like they were just all congested. My eyes were watering. So we all know that feeling. We don't care for it. And Spirulina and Chlorella just happen to be that one superfood out of many that really assist in helping with our allergies and just kind of helping to reduce the inflammation that comes with it. Another positive with Spirulina and Chlorella is their vitamins. So they have vitamin B, especially vitamin B12, along with iron, magnesium, calcium, and potassium. So all of those are very high nutrient vitamins that our body needs to function. Now, there was a study done on Spirulina and Chlorella, if you guys want to look it up either on YouTube and or on Google, of some scientists that, or some people who were in the medical field who were working on understanding spirulina better and its effects on the human body. And they went quite a few years just eating spirulina alone. And when they came out of their, if you will, case study, they were far beyond what anyone would have suspected. Basically, their charts were immaculate from what I can remember of that case study. And that's pretty profound given the fact that, you know, a lot of us who do struggle with health and possibly even, you know, keeping our bodies in a state of progression, you know, energy, whatever it may be in our day, spirulina is one of those few superfoods that can provide us with the nutrients that we need in our day-to-day diet. Just because of whether we're gaming and, we skip a meal or something. I know I have unintentionally intermittent fasted before in my day just because I've gotten so honed in on getting through a gameplay, whatever it may be. Spirulina is definitely top of the list for this specific reason. More details on spirulina and chlorella is that they are amazing for cholesterol, blood pressure, and the cardiovascular system. They also help with brain health, immune system, energy and endurance, as well as eye health, and so much more. If you guys would like to know a little bit more about spirulina and chlorella, I'm sure there are plenty of people on YouTube or you can look on Google for more specifics on this wonderful. But for now, let's get into the next one. Now, coming in at number 2 on our list is a fungi. Okay, I'm sorry guys, I have to do it, but this fungi is actually lion's mane mushroom. Now, if nobody knows what lion's mane mushroom is good for or hasn't even heard of it, a lot of students nowadays, especially students who are going to college, have been using lion's mane mushroom to assist them in their courses, basically getting through those late nights and helping with focus and for their brain to basically absorb the knowledge that they are trying to take in the short amount of time that they do have as college students. Another amazing benefit of lion's mane mushroom is the fact that when you do ingest it, it immediately starts working with the brain in order to allow the synapses in your brain to fire off at a faster, rapid pace. Meaning you are actually getting more information delivered through your brain at a faster rate. So what does that mean for us gamers? Well, when we're playing games or just simply, trying to figure out a strategy in some co-op games, whatever it may be that you're playing in, this can really assist you in keeping focused and staying top-notch in your gameplay, especially during events that some games may promote during holidays and so forth like that. So lion's mane mushroom is a phenomenal key player, and why it is second on our list, because it does help with keeping you focused and keeping you alert to whatever may be going on in your game. Another benefit to lion's mane mushroom is the fact that it is actually well known for helping with stress management. It has anti-inflammatory properties, and it is known to possibly help with neurological damage and promoting nerve regeneration. Now, for those of us who don't know about the body, okay, when you have any nerve damage or neurological damage for that matter, and you're trying to play a game, well, it can make it a little bit difficult just for the fact that your brain is trying to send information to a part of your body to respond or react a certain way. But it's not going to respond or react as quickly as what it should due to the fact that you have that damaged nerve ending, or simply the body just can't connect with the brain as quickly as what it should. Therefore, that can mean slower movement, slower reaction time, and a lot of times that isn't the best when you're playing in co-op or PvP just on a standard basis. And this is why lion's mane mushroom is coming in second on our list of amazing superfoods. But getting out of that, let's head to the next one. So, number 3 on our list for today is maca root. And no, this root is not mocking you, but I must say that it is starting to become quite a popular coffee replacement. That's right. And for all you coffee lovers out there, I know it's hard to break stride with something you love so much. But at the same time, even if you just simply added maca root powder to your coffee, it would still allow you to kind of slowly wean yourself off of it, if you're wanting to do that. Now, for anybody who does want to keep with their coffee fanatic, I will be making another video on some superfoods that may actually help with the caffeine in coffee and to reduce that. But for right now, let's stick to maca root and the amazing benefits that number 3 category option has to offer. For instance, it is high in antioxidants. It is also an amazing energy booster, and it helps with keeping your stamina up. So generally with coffee, you'll find that you're going up and down on this roller coaster of energy, whereas maca root helps to kind of give you almost like a coasting effect, where you're just coasting smoothly, easily on the same consistent energy level, and you're staying at that level and not having any sort of crashes, which to me, as someone who does end up working late nights due to my business and stuff, this is a phenomenal product to definitely take and add to anybody's work life or work style, just because it does help you to keep that consistent energy flow up and going. Same for any of my gamers out there who are playing in events or simply doing co-op with friends. You will have a longer sustaining energy flow with this superfood. Some other properties that the superfood can also help with is blood pressure. So if you guys are looking to, add this to your day-to-day life, just know that it will assist you with this. Now that we've covered something of a possible coffee replacer, let's get into our next category. So coming at number 4 on our list of superfoods is cordyceps mushrooms. Now, cordyceps mushrooms are an amazing fungus in the sense that it's not quite like lion's mane mushroom. In fact, this little guy has an amazing ability, and that is to actually help remove cortisol from your bloodstream. Now, for those of you who don't know what cortisol is basically the remnants of what you have running through you after you have an adrenaline rush. Are you starting to get where I'm going at here? Any of my gamers who know what I'm talking about, okay, especially those of you who love the spooky, scare jump type of video games, or who like to promote them, cordyceps mushroom may be the mushroom for you. And that is just because when you do play video games, okay, your brain cannot tell the difference between fear and excitement. In fact, your brain responds the same way and will still put out the same amount of adrenaline that you would need to basically run from a saber-toothed tiger, like our 10,000-year-old brain has become accustomed to. So if you guys are looking to help reduce the cortisol in your blood system after a fun, crazy experience with some of those spooky, scary jump scare video games, then this is definitely the superfood for you. And like I said, this mushroom is amazing, just given the fact that you can put it in practically anything, whether it be coffee, hot chocolate, or maca replacement coffee. Okay, I'm putting that out there. Whatever you wish to put this wonderful superfood in, it will assist in helping to reduce the cortisol level in your body. Some more benefits is also helping with stress, reducing adrenaline, as I said, that all plays a key factor. It helps with athletic performance, enhances energy, and is a potential anti-aging, which all of that would roughly make sense. So when you look at cortisol can actually make you age faster, especially whenever you have an overage amount of it. Not to mention the fact that the cortisol that gets left in your body can even affect your muscles and tendons and so forth. So having cordyceps mushroom in your day-to-day life may actually give you more energy because it will pull out the cortisol in your body and allow you to expend that new energy to more productive things, whether that be gaming, events, etc. And that is why cordyceps mushroom is 4th on our list of amazing superfoods. But let's get into the next one. All right, everybody. And now we have our 5th superfood on our list for today, which is goji berries. Now, goji berries are a small red berry that is generally found either in Whole Foods or on Amazon as a dried fruit. Now, a lot of the products, superfoods that I have gone over, can be found in Whole Foods and or on Amazon. But there are some that can be found, say, in Walmart or in Meijer's. You would just have to look for them a little bit more. But the more readily available websites and or stores would be Meijer's and Amazon. Now, this little red berry is an amazing superfood just because it does help with the immune system. And similar to Spirulina and Chlorella, it has a lot of the same benefits as that superfood. So along with immune system support, it also has high antioxidant properties and it helps with free radicals. Now, I'm sure you guys are wondering, what are free radicals? So free radicals are basically elements in our everyday life, in the air. Okay, they're everywhere, but you can't see them. And they can cause harm to your body. Now, besides just causing harm, they can also weaken your immune system to the point where you do end up getting sick. So having goji berries as, a simple snacking berry, if it's ever too dry for you, you can always soak them in a little bit of water and just snack on those either while you're waiting for a new game to start or while you're just running through a world and enjoying the sights. Maybe you're having a silent moment to just allow people to enjoy the game as it's starting up. However you wish to enjoy goji berries, you can certainly do that. Now, goji berries do come in a dried berry form as well as a powdered form, and very rarely in its fresh form, just because goji berries are really hard and, if not difficult, to keep fresh in their original state whenever they come to stores. I've only ever seen them a handful of times in Whole Foods stores. So if you are looking for something fresh, more than likely it's gonna be a bit of a gander to find it. So unless you grow it yourself, of course. But given the fact that goji berry is such a small berry and that it has so many benefits to it, which is why this amazing berry is 5th on our list. Now guys, if you have stuck with me till this very moment at the end of this video, I have a bit of a bonus for you guys. Now, this isn't exactly a superfood, okay? It's not something you can eat, but it is very important for your body to have this, and that is infrared. Now, a lot of you are probably wondering what infrared is. Infrared is a phenomenal it's not that new, but it is in the world of, people actually hearing about it. And you can find a lot of different products that create this infrared, though I would suggest that you really do your research and make sure that it is legitimate in what it's capable of doing for your body. So you can find this on Amazon. That's really the only place I've heard of it. I'm sure you can find it on other websites as well. But Amazon, I mean, in a sense, I trust them a little bit more so than other websites. But where I really get my infrared from is actually a place that I personally work at, which is called Hotworks. That is HOTWORX. And Hotworks is basically a workout facility. We have saunas that you work out in that have the same infrared. And basically, infrared is an amazing product in itself, just because of what it can do for your body. A lot of the benefits of infrared happen to be reduced inflammation, detoxification, cardiovascular health, improvement in mood and energy, helps with sleep, flexibility, and muscle recovery. So really, you can't go wrong with infrared. And the amazing benefits that come with it are, as I've said, and if you guys are looking to incorporate this into your everyday life, like I said, you can find items that give off infrared off of Amazon, or you can check out your local Hotworks and just see what they have available for you and if you're interested in doing something like that. Which is why I have created this as your 6th, which is why I have brought infrared into our list of superfoods. And though you can't eat it, it is still an amazing product that you can still use to help improve your everyday life. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching to the end of the video. I'm so happy that you guys have been able to learn a little bit more about some superfoods and just what they can do for you in a short and all around. If you guys are interested in any of these superfoods, you can find any of them on Amazon and or in Whole Food stores. May be able to find them in a Walmart, but you will have a lot better chance of finding them either on Amazon or in a Whole Food store. If you guys have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. And if you like the video, please like and subscribe for more. Until then, this is Sar signing out.